Hey, 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 Capricorns. This is your April 2019 channeled and tarot horoscope. And like I always say, you can watch the tally or you can watch the Kelly. Because if it's some spirituality that you want, you can always come to Kelly Lunt. So as always, guys, I always start these by channeling this message from spirit straight to them, to you, for what they want you to hear this month. Then I followed up with my own custom tarot spread. We'll be looking at soul level lesson, human level lessons. We're going to look at love, and we're going to look at business. So for those of you who are business owners, there's going to be a section of that in on here for you. We'll look at spiritual growth, just to give you a full, comprehensive, complete, all-around picture for the month ahead, Capricorns. I do have a brand new mastermind opening up next week. So if you're really ready for some accelerated growth and want to work with spirit, stick around to the end to hear about that. And I will be in Berkeley, California with the live event with Tyler and I this Saturday, April 6th, if you want to come play with spirit and get some reads up close and personal. I'll link to that in the description after the video. But without further ado, the cards are shuffled. Let's see what spirit has to say. Capricorns, be brave. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Be brave this whole month. You're stepping into your own. You're stepping into your own more than you ever have before. You're learning to say no to your no's. You're learning to say yes to your yeses. You're learning when it's not the right time to get involved with the project, even though it might seem fun, it might seem like a good idea. You're learning when to say yes, and you're learning when to say no. And most importantly, when we say be brave, it's that internal strength within you of you making decisions that benefit you, and you making decisions out of love versus out of fear. Gone are the days where you think you used to needed someone. So you used to acquiesce, or you used to placate, or you used to just go with the flow so you didn't seem like a troublemaker. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Being brave for you guys this month is literally all about, well, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I want to allow in. And I know that I can get it no matter what. I know that it's coming in no matter what. I don't need to accept a side offer from someone else, or I don't need to kiss someone else's ass to get it. I don't need to. You're no longer playing small. So it's not about be brave, put up a shield, put up armors, and go forth and fight. Be brave, and our definition of it for you this month, Capricorn, is be okay with being you. Be okay with, this is how I would like things to happen. This is what I would like to experience. And allowing in when someone comes forth. Are they a no? Are they a yellow? Do they give signs? Are there red flags? Just say no to them, because that opens up this room for us to give you nothing but yeses. Interestingly enough, what goes on for a lot of people when they're in rags to riches stories, as they grow in income, they grow in income, they grow in income, they grow in happiness, they hit a point where they're, wait, if things get any better, if things get any happier, I won't be able to speak to this group of people anymore, because they bitch about not being able to pay rent. They complain that things are too high. They commiserate with the misery. Be willing to cross that threshold, Capricorns. Be willing to cross that threshold this month. That is our main wish for you. Knowing and trusting that you will find new ways to make new friends. You will find new ways to connect with your old friends. Your relationships will only get better. Some will leave. Some will get stronger. Some will stay the same. New friends will come in. Knowing that once you cross that threshold, Capricorns, you will be okay and you will be fine. You guys are workhorses. You know how to be successful. You know how to be a success. You are successful, and you're starting to realize that you are success. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Be fine with that. Be okay with that. With that, we invite Kelly to pull the spread. Yo, 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 Missy UK. Hey, Cranberry. Hey, Alicia. Are y'all Capricorns? We got any Cappies in the house? What's up, Kayla? BB, babe. Yeah, man, that resonated. I want to start doing more live shows. I think that's what Spirit was telling me about Be Brave. Oh, I'll do more live shows. That was so fun. Oh my God, it was so fun. It was so great. Oh, I got a Capricorn. Oh yeah, fist bump, fellow Cappies. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Ooh. Okay, so first we're gonna take a look at soul level lesson, human level lesson, why it's all coming up. And then past. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, whatever you guys are going through, you got the justice outright in the future. So it's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. Whatever little stumbling block you're on right now, it's all going to be okay. So check it out. Your desire that is bringing about the turmoil you're feeling right now, Capricorns, is the Knight of Air. So this is the Knight of Action. It's you asked for action. You asked for action. You asked for a change in your life. You asked to experience life more. You either asked for that promotion, you asked for that pay raise, you asked for the new lover, you asked for a new client. You asked for something new because you were a little bit bored in the past. You were bored. So last month you were bored, maybe it's the month before, and you're like, universe, I need more out of life. This can't be all there is. So you asked for quickening up of things. You asked for brand new experiences. So with that though, the soul level lesson of that is you got to learn to have fun. So your soul is yearning for you to learn the lesson. Your soul, your inner being, in Hinduism, it's called your Atman. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly. It's about learning. It's about discovering how to have fun with whatever it is you're accomplishing, because there's some things like go forth and work, accomplish a goal. If you have the mindset of work is hard, you are always going to attract in jobs that work hard. Like one of my one-on-one clients, she was a nurse, and she was complaining they always ask you to work overtime, they always this, they always that. And I just asked her, wait, do you ever have the experience though where they always come to you to ask you to work overtime? Yeah, other nurses, they walk right past them. And she said, yes. That highlights this. If you have a belief system that work has to be hard, that you have to work hard for money, that's when you're going to get those jobs where you literally have to work 10, 20, 50, 80 hours of overtime every week to get the job done. There's people who I know who they flip houses. They work like 20 hours a week and they're making 10, 20, 30, 40,000 a month. They don't have that belief system. So your soul wants you to shatter that belief system that it must be hard work. Is there effort that you put in? Yes. Take aligned action. Take the action that you're inspired to take, not the I have to do this or there will be consequences. That's a no. Ooh, I have to do this. It feels so good. I have to do this. It will help me hit my goal. This feels good to do it. That's a yes. Your soul's yearning for that lesson. In terms of your human level lesson this month, Capricorns, look at this. The Hermit. You got to get out of your shell. You got to get your nose out of the book. You've got to like, it's kind of like you've got to be willing to be center stage. A lot of Capricorns like to be the backstage, like to be the person behind the person. They like to do the back office work. Capricorns, you got to be willing to take front and center. Capricorns, you got to be willing to like be the star, essentially. Your human level lesson, if you want work to be fun, you got to be willing to like not rely on others. You got to be willing to be standalone. You got to be willing to like, there's just, you're going to have to break out of your shell of uncomfort. So when this comes up though, guys, just be aware that when this comes up, it does feel like a snake who's shedding skin. You're shedding a layer. You are a crab who's shedding its shell to grow a new one. Is that always the most comfortable spot to be in? If you're a crab and you pop that shell off, no, that's like the inner child work that you got to do. That's the internal work of why do I do this thing that doesn't help me get my goal? Why do I keep this shell when it's preventing me from growing? Sometimes you got to release the shell, and it is work. The crab will sit there and push and push and push to get the shell off of it. And then it is a little vulnerable. It is a little weak in its new state. So it's about going forth, even if you feel 100% confident or not. Because the crab afterwards, It's soft. It doesn't have its hard shell to protect it. In time, it grows the new shell that's bigger and better, though. So you're going through kind of that big process right now. And it's definitely about a big process of you enjoying work at a whole new level. You enjoying work as something fun, as something passionate, as something that you want to go forth and do. And it's also about you. Something's going on with my phone, man. I hear some noise. What the heck? Okay. Uh so you're going to view work and your soul is like, hey, we got to view it as something that you enjoy doing, something that you enjoy doing. And you got to be willing to like kind of just like be the star, guys. And it's knowing that you asked for this. You asked for this. Okay, so we got some more Cappies here. Yay, good. I hope this is uplifting you, Julie. Yes. Yeah, Justice card. Heck yeah. Hey, Leah. I'm glad you caught me live too. Love to all on chat. Hey, don't forget, you all, I do accept donations. You can donate to that PayPal button or you could smash that super chat button. Okay, so in terms of what happened in the fast, it looks like in the past you had a total kumbaya phase. You were like oh my God, everything's perfect, everything's merry. But it looks like whatever's going on right now, you got the Four of Water reverse. The upright, it's the card of disappointment and noticing the one thing that's not going well. It's like 10 things are going well in your life, but you're focusing on the one that's not going well. Want, want, want. When it's reversed, it's like just not going well. Okay. Okay, so spirit wants to come through though. So what we want you to hear from this is that it was kumbaya, it was fun, it was this, it was that. It's about knowing that there never is an end all be all. Many of you need to let go of the notion of once this happens, then I'll be happy. It's, oh, and now I get to enjoy this in my life, but you will always want more. Once the person who can't pay their rent, who's struggling every month to pay their rent, if I could just know that I have my rent paid every month, I'll feel so much better. The first month, the first 2 months, the first 3 months, the first 4 months, you have that, you're, oh, this feels so good. This is great. Life is complete. Around month 3, 4, 5, you're like, well, wait a second. I would like a nicer apartment. Or, well, wait a second. Well, now I want to know my bills are always paid. Or, well, now I want to be able to get a car. There will always be something more. The person who goes all the way up to 100K a year, 200K a year. Well, now I want two companies. Well, now I want two cars. I need a car for this and I need a car for lifting heavy stuff. It's about it's not the saying of don't put all your eggs in one basket. I shouldn't have got my hopes up and trusted that person, just led to disappointment. It's this is what I opportunity I had right now. Make the best of it, make the most of it, knowing that you will always want more. So any disappointment that you're feeling right here, right now, the moment you watch this video, know that it's just giving you an indication that that is the next thing your soul wants to bring into alignment. That is the next thing that you want to experience. Disappointment just lets you know, oh, it didn't go 100% how I wanted it to go. You could sit there, you could Debbie down, you could negative Nancy, you could want, it's not going the way I want it to go. Or you can go into, well, here's everything that I enjoyed about that, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. And the disappointment lets me know that there's something more that I want. Well, what is the new thing? Oh, now I want to experience this and move towards the new this. You see how one just keeps you in the flow of, well, that was good. And now I know I want this. Well, that was good. And now I know I want this. Oh, that wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. So now I know I want this. That's the flow we'd like you guys to be in this month. Whew, Spirit's just coming through a lot. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Alicia. Good. I'm glad it's resonating. You stand it. Okay. Let me pull a clarifier. Check it out. You got the Justice clarified by the Unity guys. They're both upright. Whatever situation is not going well is going to work out. It's going to work out and it's going to be freaking kumbaya again. So whoever you are fighting with, whether it be a fight or whether it be a business partner that you're not on the same page with, or whether it's your partner or whether it's your kids who aren't seeing eye to eye, whoever you're not seeing eye to eye with, it's going to work out for the betterment of all involved. Let me see if Spirit has anything to say on that. Yes, yes, yes. For some of you, it will be the we're back on the same page, we're kumbaya. For some of it will be, and here's the way we now know we like to work together. Here's the way that we now know we like to work together. And now we know that our third option, hey, now we know we want this. It's kind of like that asshole ex that everyone has. Wow, he really let me know that now I want this. Are you going to hold a grudge forever on him? Or are you going to move on and enjoy the delicious new lover? That experience with him only led you to the delicious new lover who's amazing. Are you going to hold the grudge or are you going to move on? Up to you. All right, guys, let's take a look at love. Hey, Liana. Yeah, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna try to do as many of the monthlies as I can. I got a little behind because Tyler and I did our live show, which was great and phenomenal. It was so fun. Spirit had really good messages. People got up there and got reads from Tyler. The meet and greet was so fun. It was so fun. Can you please do Sagittarius? I normally do the earth signs. I normally just go clump them all together. So I'm going to do the 3 earth signs first, and then from there I'll pick a different sign. But Capricorns overall, it looks like we're on the right track. Yeah, it was great. Oh, are you on Tyler's page? He did a Facebook Live on it for a while. I took like a little minute clip that I'll get on my Instagram. It was so fun. I'm like, oh, and people brought me gifts. Oh, I wanted to show someone thank you for the gifts for the people who came. My clear quartz keychain, I love it. My soap, I love it. Oh my God. I love the gifts. Okay, so now we're focusing on love for us Capricorns. Okay, one more shuffle. Hold on. The cards aren't right yet. Okay, there we go. So love, and then we're going to do business. Wow. Okay, so I wouldn't say the new lover's coming in right now. I wouldn't say it's kumbaya lovemaking, but this is going to get you very confident. Okay. So you got all of these are upright. You got the Queen of Air upright at the end. This is where you have those clear boundaries. This is my business life. This is my personal life. This is my friend. This is my family. It's a heavy month of learning boundaries. Wow. Because you also got the 5 of Fire upright, which is the conflict card. This is where you're not seeing eye to eye with your business partner. This is where you're not seeing eye to eye with your lover. Or with your family, because this is the love read. So for singles, you're learning conflict resolution skills before you can call in the amazing, awesome lover. But look at you also got the King of Fire upright, and this is the King of Swords. So, okay, so for this to come out first, it's great in the sense that it's gonna be an awesome learning lesson that you need to learn before you can get the lover in. I'm gonna pull more cards for love though. So you got the King of Fire upright. So this is really you're starting to kind of like actually wake up, Capricorn, and realize that you're a good catch. You're really starting to wake up to realize I'm a good catch. There used to be downplaying. There used to be, oh no, my life isn't that cool. You're like, wait a second. My life is cool. My life is awesome. I'm a good catch. So you're really, really waking up to that. Because of that, you're starting to realize that there's just stuff that you don't have to tolerate and stuff that you don't have to put up with. All the stuff that you used to just smile through and go, oh, well, this is one of the times that I'm the one that's going to be nice. This is the time where I'm going to be the one that just keeps my mouth shut for the sake of the relationship. You're starting to realize, no, I don't have to put up with it. I don't have to tolerate that. So it's like you're letting go of the riffraff. It's like, I had a family member who for a while, whenever they would call me, they'd go, hey ho. They didn't mean it mean. They didn't mean it derogatory. They didn't mean it any way of that. But it was just always something that previous me, I was like, well, it doesn't bother me, but I don't want to pick a fight, so I'm not going to say anything. But when you go through a King of Fire moment, especially in a love read, it's like no, I want to experience this. And you know what? I know I can get it. And you know what? Like, I know that this is just basic, decent human decency that I'm asking for. It's like I'm confident. I know I'm good. I'm good. I know that I'm a nice person or that I'm a kind person. It's like all that outside validation you're used to getting, now you're getting it internal. You're really going to shift from this month. It's I know I'm a good person. I know I'm leading my life the way I want to lead my life, which is going to just open you up and free you so much, Capricorn, which means you're not going to tolerate piss poor behavior anymore. So with that family member, I was just like on the phone, I was like, "Hey, I've never really liked it when you called me that. Please don't do it anymore." I caught them off, they were like, "Huh? What? Oh, you never liked that? Oh, wow. Okay, I won't." A couple months went by and they called me it again. I was like, "Don't call me that." And they didn't. A couple months later, they said it one more time. I was like, "Yo, that's that thing." I said, "I don't like you calling me. Don't call me that." Sometimes your conflict will be that simple. Just the speaking up for yourself, "Oh, hey, I don't like that word." Sometimes it will be the conflict of, "Well, you do this, you do that," the blame game and all of that. So it really depends on where you're at and your conflict resolution skills and your ability of how you know how to express anger. Some people, when they think anger is bad because it means screaming. Yeah, yeah, Kathy. It means screaming, it means yelling. No, anger lets you know when a boundary's been violated, whether they did it intentionally or not, whether you were even aware it was a boundary. Because when you get angry, you're like, oh, this upsets me. Oh, hey, guess what? Now I know I don't like that. Please don't do it. If they listen, they're a keeper. If they don't listen, they're a dropper. Um, so just be aware. It could be conflict. There might be fights. There might be yelling. It really just depends what your conflict resolution skill level, your difficult conversation skill level is at. If you guys want help with this month, Capricorns, go to my website on the must-have goodies. Here, let me just get the link for you guys. Um, and read the book Difficult Conversation. God, that one, oh, it helps so much. It really opens your eyes to new ways to have conversations that are much more loving and much more. Oh, it's not on here. I don't have it on my website. I'm so sad. Well, the book you need is Difficult Conversations. Um, if you would go the extra mile, go to my website on that page. I'll link to it on here. If you would click one of the links on there, and then when you're on Amazon, search it on Amazon after clicking on my link, I'd greatly appreciate it. I would get 10 cents for every book you buy. It's a way that I'm trying to raise money in that way so I don't have to charge so much for my one-on-one services. And it's a great way to support me back too. If you're going to buy the book anyway, might as well buy it through my affiliate link, right? So it's Difficult Conversations. That's the book you need. It has a red cover on there. Okay, because in the outcome though, whether it's screaming, fighting, yelling, or whether it's just hey, I never really liked that. I don't like it when you say that. It's going to lead to you feeling confident. It's going to lead to you feeling like you're the queen of your world. You are in control. You are empowered. It's going to definitely leave you feeling empowered. So, whatever goes on in your love life this month, you're going to be feeling empowered. Let me pull some clarifying cards though. Oh, yeah. So check it out. The conflict that's going on right now in your love life, it is clarified by the Two of Earth. So it's the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot going on in your life right now, and there's a lot going on in the other person's life. So know that some of the conflict that's coming up is literally just because you guys feel a little overwhelmed. So there's no like hardcore malicious intent or anything. It's kind of just knowing, hey, I think we're both a little overwhelmed right now, and I don't really want to fight with you. I really don't want to play the blame game. Maybe can we just pause this conversation knowing that we both have good intentions and come back and just talk about it productively tomorrow? And if you guys read that book, it will help you even more with that. So know that there's not malicious intent. There's just a lot of overwhelm. Okay. All right. So for my single folks out there, we did get the Page of Earth. Page is communication, page is potential new love. It is a clarifying card. It's not the main one. But because it's in the read, there might be a new offer, okay? Because it's clarified the King of Fire, it looks like communication is going to be a little bit, I'm not going to say loving because it's not the water suit, but it's just going to be a little more peaceful. It's going to be a little harmonious. It's going to be a little more focused on like business. It's like the name calling and all that unproductive, that crap is just going to it's going to drop. So communication is going to turn a little bit more loving. Um And I'm clarifying I'm clarifying the Queen of Air. Okay, so for the Queen of Air, looks like there's 3 lessons that you're gonna learn and process this month so that when by the time you get to that Queen of Air, that confidence area, you're going to, you're definitely you're learning how to speak up for yourself. You're learning how to say it's not okay for you to speak to me that way. You're definitely learning how to speak up for yourself. That's one of the big things. Because what happens a lot of time, and the book explains it a little bit more detail, is that when someone name calls, when someone says something that hurts you, that may not be their intention. It's up to you to say, hey, that's not okay with me. Because some people I don't know, man. I'm trying to think there's a word in America that might mean something else in Africa. If you're used to the peace sign in America is a good sign. We're like, "Hey, what's up? Love, peace." And I'm forgetting the name of the country right now. I learned this back in college. It's the equivalent of flipping the bird in America. So something said to one person might mean something else completely, the same word to someone else. So that's why it's important to say like, "Oh, whoa, hey, I don't know how you mean that peace sign, but here in this country or like to me, that's telling me you don't like me. Is that how you meant that? Can I just clarify?" "Oh, you did mean it that way? Okay, well then F you, get out." "Oh, you didn't mean it that way? Okay, good. I'm glad we had the conversation." So you're definitely going to learn the speaking up for yourself that this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And then you're only going to hang out with people who like giving you and doing for you what you give. It also looks like for you to become the queen of air, you got the magician reverse. So this means that there was, I hate to use the word codependent tendencies. It's the I can only get my success if someone else helps me. That's going to get dropped. Or you have to drop it so that you can get fun. There's a little bit of thinking that you can't quite have what you want without someone else's help. So that's another second lesson that you're going to drop for that. And you guys know how this works. Do the affirmation work. It's possible for me to do it. I know that I can do it. It's possible for me to do it. So the third lesson that you're going to be learning this month, Capricorn, for you to step into the upright queen of air, for you to be confident in your love life, is the lovers reverse. This is where you recognize a soulmate. A soulmate does not necessarily mean they're supposed to be your boyfriend or your husband. A soulmate is they have a lesson for your soul that's going to expedite your growth. It's learning when to recognize someone is reminiscence of old energy that you don't want anymore. It's learned to, Angela, thank you so much. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Oh, dude, super chats just always get me in such a good, appreciative mood. I love it. Mwah. Thank you, Angela. Um, where was I at? Oh, you're learning when to recognize when someone is a soulmate. Are they a season, a reason, or a lifetime? A reason is someone who comes into your life and it feels explosive, it feels angry, it feels vibrational contrast. You oftentimes, though, clean up and clear out old garbage from your life and it gets better. So that reason was important. It led you to a better life afterwards. A season is the person who you're spending your summer with, but then you both go back to school. A lifetime. Are they a reason, a season, a lifetime? If they're a season or a reason, bless them, let them go when they're out, and then move back on and focus on your lifetime people. It's also are they meant to be a lifetime or are they meant to be a mirror for you? I'll make a video on mirror work. It's recognizing what are you learning from this person? What are you learning? What are you now learning? Are you learning that you don't like vacation in the forest and you prefer the beach? Now you know that. Let them move on their way peacefully. Don't play the blame game. Don't think that you have to hate someone to break up with them. It could just be, whoa, like, hey, I really appreciate the 2 weeks, the 2 months, the 2 years, but my life is moving in a new direction right now, and I no longer feel the connection I feel to continue a romantic partnership with you. Breakups can be that easy, guys. I've broken up with guys that way, and some of them who handle it just as well, they say, okay, I'm gonna get all my stuff out, and there's no need to communicate with me at all after this. I'm like, perfect, bye. You don't need to fight. You don't need to drag it out. You don't need to hate them to end it. You don't need to hate people to end things. Okay, so there's that. What else do we need to cover, guys? Oh, let's cover spiritual growth. What's up, everyone who's catching it live? Thanks for joining. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing spiritual growth or not, guys. Most of the times when I do these monthlies, people are not, they're either focused on love or they're focused on business. Oh, wait, I got to do business reads. That's right, I got to do business. Okay, this is business. For my business owners out there, business, money, whichever word you want to put to it. For my business owners out there and money. Wow. You guys are definitely not feeling hopeful that you can earn more. Okay, hold on. George wants to come through. Don't give up. There's a big don't give up on another person. Oh, business. Okay, Lisa, tell me if this resonates. There's a big don't give up. Don't lose faith in your business. Don't lose hope in it. Like keep going. It's kind of like the whole sometimes when you're walking, you step in a puddle of mud. That doesn't mean you turn around and quit your journey. That means oh, that's not the right path. Let's go this way. So there's definitely a little bit of reevaluation of how you do business moving forward. What's an IBO? So it's literally you're reevaluating how to move forward. Guys, business owners, you're reevaluating. Like they're all freaking reversed. It's a don't give up hope. You started the journey. You are on the right path because it's also the number 2. 2 is indicating you're on the right path, but it's reversed. So it's letting you know you're not start ace reverse. You're not taking a new start. You're not doing it because you're literally reevaluating how you're doing your business. Do you want to do it with a partner? Do you want to do it alone? Do you want to run Facebook ads? Do you want to run TV ads? Do you want to run radio ads? How do you want to proceed? So let me get some more cards on this. So it's definitely a month of contemplation of how you want to proceed. Yeah, look, now you got the Chariot upright, you got the Empress upright, and you got the 3 of air reverse. So it looks like there's a little bit of emotional processing to go on about it looks like something in your business didn't go how you thought it was going to pan out, and there's a little bit of heartache over it. You gotta let that go though, because check it out, clarifying. You also got the Chariot upright and the Empress upright. So it's like, don't worry right now. It is about reevaluating. It is about coming back, centering in what worked well for you, what didn't work out well. Knowing that, taking an honest look to take the time to evaluate that, how do you now know you want to go forward? After you do that evaluation, things are going to pick up for you. Things are very much going to pick up for you, and it's going to very much be in alignment with who you really are. And it's going to be supported by the angels. It's going to be supported by spirit, and you will be intuitively guided to your next steps. But you have to do the processing of what hurt, what didn't go well. You know, there was a period in my business where I had to take a look at my finances. I had to get in the practice of looking at my bank account every Monday. What's money coming in? What's money going out? That was actually scary for me. That was the 3 of Swords reversed. It was scary for me. I was fearful. You got to take that look at it. Once I did that and I got it in a normal practice, then I was, oh, here's what I need to make. Here's what I need to offer. So don't worry, guys. Things in business will pick up again. And it's going to be aligned. But right now, you got to do that processing. I'm going to be live tomorrow, 10 a.m., just hanging out with people in general to answer one-on-one questions. I do have a mastermind coming up, guys. I do want to talk about my mastermind to you guys. I have a mastermind starting next week. So let's go on to spiritual growth. I have a mastermind. It's a little 2-month booster mastermind starting next Thursday. It's going to be small. It's going to be intimate. 4 people max. Everyone gets 30 minutes one-on-one with me in the group call, and you'll learn from everyone else in there as well. So you get 3 of your friends going through it with you together, and you get one-on-one with me. People get phenomenal results in 2 months' time. Let me grab the link on that for you guys. And then we'll go on to spiritual growth after this. And then I'm going to skedaddle on to another earth sign, either Taurus or Virgo after this. So here's the link to the mastermind if you want to be in there. Okay, so for spiritual growth, Yeah, see, most of the signs when I pull spiritual growth, it's a no-go. Okay, what George is saying right now, you got the dreamer, the fool reversed. So it's I'll talk about the mastermind after I get through the reading. It's don't push the spiritual growth. Oh, here he comes. Spiritual growth is about allowing your connection to the other side. It's about returning to who you are. You don't want to push against you. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't punch yourself. Spiritual growth is more about allowing yourself to be at a peaceful state so that you can hear what you intuitively know. Think of it this way: when babies are born, they're very much connected to source. That's how babies sometimes know to be quiet when they're supposed to be quiet. Babies intuitively pick up what's in their surrounding. As you get older, you learn to stop listening to that intuition. You learn to stop listening to that thing that you can't see, taste, tell, smudge, touch, smell. So people like Kelly have just learned to tap back into that innate experience you have. And that's not something that you have to force. So there's no forcing, there's no action. This month is definitely, yeah, it's not a month of action for you Capricorns. It's a month of, I would like to get my life back to harmony. Once you're in harmony, you'll be intuitively guided. Once you're in harmony at a human level emotional state, we would encourage you to do Kelly's inner child meditation. You just type in inner child Kelly Lunt, it should come up. If not, and if enough of you send her an email, she'll retitle it. Clean that out so you could be at an emotional harmony state on the human level. And then from there, connecting to us is so much easier. So don't force the connection. Don't start a new program. Don't force the connection. Because it looks like some of you who are looking for the spiritual growth, you're like, if I could only hear them, then I'll be satisfied. But you have to be satisfied on the human level first. You have to be at harmony because connecting to us doesn't bring you fulfillment per se. Is it exciting? Is it fun? Is it fulfilling? Yes, but it doesn't bring you a lover that you can play with on the human level. Are we fun? Does Kelly have fun with us? Just sometimes does she just zone out and go, hey, 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 what'd you think of the show, guys? Hey, 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 what did you think of this? Yeah, she has that fun. But it's knowing the connection with us, what a lot of you actually you think you want the connection to us, but what you actually want is you want a fulfilling life. You need to get this card upright. You need to be fulfilled on the human level, and then you hear us easier. Then the spiritual growth. Kelly has a free meditation to meet your spirit guides on her website. You guys can go to it. It's kellylunt.com. Go to her homepage. There's a meditation. We made it with her to guide you to the journey to the Temple of the Masters. But once you get these both upright, once you're fulfilled on the human level, then things like that meditation will help you that much more. Um, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we'll recap this for you guys. It's a month of being okay where you're at. It's about knowing that the spiritual connection that many of you are right now thinking, then I'll feel fulfilled. It's really about you got to clean up the emotions on the human level a bit. Do that inner child meditation. Because once you feel at peace, at harmony on the human level, that's when you guys will be able to skyrocket and take off and connect to us that much more. God, that was a really fun read, guys. That was really fun. Um, I gotta jump on. I'm gonna do Virgo right after this. Yes, the bank is a big thing for me. My town is losing, so I need to get to the next town. I'm stressed on needing a vehicle. Oh, yeah, dude, when you're stressed, you guys can't. Yeah, you can't really hear spirit that well. How much do I charge for the? Okay, so the mastermind. Let's talk about that, guys. The mastermind is a full 2 months. There's 6 live calls, 2 weeks of implementation because you're going to get some homework. There's going to be some meditations. Oh, and part of the mastermind, I'm also gifting everyone my 6 weeks to master the law of attraction course. So you're going to be able to take that, and that's a $300 value. It's $299 on my website. So I'm going to gift that to everyone who joins. So you will get that info and that goodies, and you get the calls with me. It's $1,000 for the mastermind, 4 people max. Everyone gets 30 minutes each in it. People who have done this mastermind with me before, the last cohort, one went from 0 clients in business to starting her business and getting her first 3 clients. That was her success. Another client shifted through being able to go from one brick and mortar spa to now she's ramped up to be able to be ready to launch a second one. Another one was a user experience designer. She was always attracting in underpaid, toxic work environments. At the last day of our mastermind, she got a brand new job that was at the highest of her fair market value range. So she got like a $30,000 pay raise, and her work environment is perfect. If you click to the link, the Vibe Shift link, you'll see her testimonial in there. So she has had a lifetime of toxic underpaid jobs, and in this 2 months, we worked together to clean her vibrations up so that she now literally has her dream job and her dream pay. Some other clients in previous cohorts with me, they were very sedentary in their life. They're very solitary. They hadn't left their apartment in like 5 years. They got everything delivered. They worked from home, and they just had so much anxiety for getting outside. Afterwards, they were out doing groceries. They were playing outside with their kids. They were going on. They one got their first date. Another person had the Sahara Desert in her dating life, and she is now living with her Italian stallion. So this is definitely for someone you want a complete vibe shift. You want a 180 in your life, a whole new reality. I'm in a channel for everyone working with you one-on-one. 30 minutes in each call. You're going to get homework. You're going to watch the replay. You're going to get meditations. This is really if you were just completely ready for an entirely new reality and you want the new reality now, not 2 years, not 5 years. You want it now. Join me. You're going to get that in there. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.